Welcome everybody to Brockton High Basketball. This is the women's South here in Alvarine High School. With me today is Jay Miller, along with myself, Miles Jackson. We're going to bring you all the holiday action here at again at home of the Tigers, Alvarine Stadium.
Yeah, nice court.
Yep.
A lot of banners up there, Miles, and it looks like the girls' basketball's had a pretty nice program over the years.
Yeah, well, we come in here. Boxers are 4-0. The Walpole Rebels are 1-2. Brockton coming off a big win against Stoughton. They look very good and poised.
Yeah, and they have a couple of family members, sister team, two groups of sister teams that we'll talk more about, no doubt, during the game.
All right, here we go with the tip-off. We got Jade went in the middle, and Walpole wins the tip. Again, Walpole with only one win, but never underestimate these Walpole Rebels. Brockton has to come in here with their A game if they want to come out of here with the win, Jay.
Yeah, Walpole in a strong conference, the Bay State Hurricane, that is loaded. Bay State is broken up into two divisions. Yeah, they have some healthy competition this year, so this will be a good test for the Lady Boxers today.
Brockton gets the rebound. They have the ball right now. Driving to the basket was number 3, Elizabeth Williams. Nice fast break by Walpole. They just couldn't capitalize on it. Ball's on the floor, body's on the floor, and it's a jump ball. So we got Elizabeth Williams inbounding the ball. Gets it to her sister, Alexandra Williams, who's quite a freshman blue chipper here. She really showed her stuff at the Stoughton game.
Yeah, she's a heck of a player, freshman.
Nice fast break again by Walpole. They got it down quickly, an easy 2.
Yeah, it looks like they want to run today, Miles.
Rebound Walpole, and I think stolen by Brockton. That was King that stole the basketball, and shot missed. But I think Walpole's game plan is to get it down as quickly as possible because Brockton's such a quick team.
Tic-tac-toe right there.
Yeah,
yep.
Nice play there. I think they realize on a half-court game they might be in a disadvantage.
Yeah, you're right, Miles. It's a good point. Something to keep an eye on during the game.
Yeah.
Be interested to see if they show a little man press on the inbound play. So I'll be interested to see what they do there throughout the game.
Walpole gets the rebound and gets a quick fast break. And nice play by number 23, Dundon. And Walpole's taking a quick 6-0 lead here with 6:11 left on the first quarter.
Sure enough, here comes the full court press.
Yeah, and this is where Brockton shows their strength. They had a full court press the whole game against Stoughton, and Stoughton really just couldn't get into their flow because of that tenacious press that the Boxers put on them. So now I guess coach is seeing that he's going to have to put Christopher Conley, who's the head coach of Brockton, decided it's now time to press. Yeah,
you could see that, and he's engaged in them. He's a little animated right now, and I think the plan here from Walpole's end at least is, hey, we're going to run with these girls and play them at their game. And don't know much about Walpole. Talked to the coaches for a few minutes. They did say that they had a couple of tough games, couple of tough opponents. So even though they're off to that 1-2 start, not indicative of what kind of team they have potentially for this year. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And what Brockton, I'm sure coach didn't want to give Walpole some type of momentum. The only good thing for Brockton is it's still early in the game.
Yeah, it's still early. We're less than 2 minutes into the first quarter, so good idea for a timeout. Settle the ladies down and get them back on track. Yeah, it's a great tournament, Miles. Sue Ravad tournament. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe we can find that out. Maybe our crack staff can find out some details on the origins of who Sue Ravad was. But Brockton boys played here last year. They're not this year, though. No tournaments for the boys this year, Miles.
Yeah, and that's usually Brockton's in it. As far as I can remember, Brockton's always been in some type of holiday tournament.
Right. Most recently, the Rotary sponsored a tournament in Brockton. But there we go. As you said it, Miles, they came out, pushed it.
That was Elizabeth Williams trying to get it to her sister, Alexandria. Nice
Good
block
defense.
by there, yeah.
Yeah, good defense. Yeah, Brockton's got to do something to slow them down up court.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Walpole and the way they get the ball down so quickly. Brockton hasn't figured it out yet. Rebound there by number 1, Jayla Smith, one of the smallest ones on the court.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, it was a nice move by Went. She just couldn't get it in, finish it off. Nice play there. I tell you, the guard for Walpole, number 15, she's got some good dribbling skills to get that ball down. Sydney Scales, junior. And that's such a big key in ladies' and even men's, but the guard play. If you got some good guard play, especially in the ladies' division, you can really go somewhere.
Right, you set the tempo.
Yeah.
You keep people engaged. And you're right. You're in good shape if you have good point guard play or good guard play in general at the high school level. Yeah, Brockton, Walpole's really come out. And,
there you go.
Yeah. Brockton's really come out. And they're going to have to work for their points today. There's no question about it.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Elizabeth Williams, the junior.
We're looking at a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors on this team, huh, Miles?
Yeah, this is sort of a young team for Brockton, the Lady Boxers. And that's a shot Jade Went has been hitting since she was a freshman.
That's her spot?
Yeah. Blown opportunity right there by the Rebels. Ooh, right underneath. Went was a little bit underneath the basket. She couldn't quite finish it off.
Yeah, that was a good look.
Yeah. And I tell you, number 20, she's a ball hawk for the boxers, Lady Boxers. Canara King. Canara's
yeah, she has a motor, huh?
Yes, she does. Again, nice job by the Rebels getting that ball down before Brockton can get their defense set.
Miles, they've scored all 10 of their points within 3 feet of the basket. And they're penetrating and then they're dishing. And it's working for Walpole. And Brockton's got to do something to solve it. Otherwise, they're just going to eat them up down low tonight.
Yeah. So, Alexandra Williams, the freshman, will get a chance at the free throw line. 3:23 left in this third quarter. 10-6 Lady Rebel lead.
It's a nice gym, Miles.
Very nice. And like I said, I'm really impressed with all the championship flags they got around here.
Yeah, they go way back, too. One that goes back to boys basketball, 1936.
Wow.
How old were you, man?
I wouldn't even thought of yet. My father was born in 36.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, looks like you got away with the double dribble there.
Yeah, didn't it?
Let them play.
Yeah. Oh, nice post up right there.
She has some post-up skills. You can tell. She's
Yeah.
been down up and down the court a few times. And, yeah, going right to the hoop. Love it.
And you can see the Rebels of full court pressing themselves. Yeah, you can tell this Williams sister, freshman, has some dribbling skills.
Uses both hands, too.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even dribble that good. Even in
Come
my
on.
heyday.
Oh, back in the day? No?
Back in the
Come on, a couple of crossovers.
I started late playing basketball. I didn't pick up playing basketball until I was 11 years old.
Okay, all right.
You're talking the late 60s.
Late 60s, yeah.
You know, it just wasn't like kids are picking up the basketball at 4 years old. You know,
Oh, yeah,
dribbling
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, they become one with it. You're right. Yeah, last time I played in an actual basketball game, I worked at the Boys and Girls Club, and a 10-year-old came out, and I don't know what the word is in basketball. It would be decleated in football, but I get skunked, and then I retired from the game.
Yeah.
Gone and forgotten.
Yeah. Well, I can remember when I was on the court, I played in the Sunday school league, and basically I was a good team player.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the ball down too much, but I was a good team player. You know, passing the ball, and if I had an open shot, I'd take it. But,
Right. Yep. Yeah, you do the little things,
Did the little things.
which every good basketball team needs. Yeah.
Ooh, stolen by the Rebels. See, and that was an error there, and stolen back by the Rebels. But number 21, when she stole a nice steal, Jill White, but she needs to get it to one of the ball handling teammates.
Yeah.
And the Walpole Rebels get another two, 14-8 with 1:49 left in this first quarter. King with the ball.
There you go. There's a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to do something quick here, Miles. They got to make a defensive adjustment down here because that's all they're doing tonight is they're dribbling, they're going into the lane,
And getting the easy two.
penetrate and distribute. Yeah, not very complicated, but very effective to this point. I like that. I like how you see a lot of high school teams do that. The girls will stand up when a player's coming off the court.
Yeah.
Make sure to congratulate her for good work.
Good team sportsmanship.
Oh.
Ooh. Good defense underneath by the boxers to keep the easy two from happening. I tell you, the Rebels, they're really hustling after that offensive
Yeah,
rebound.
they're hitting the glass very well. And it looks like the offense is flowing through 21. Tough to referees, Miles, with basketball. Becoming tougher and tougher to referee. Even high school games.
Yeah.
These kids move so fast.
They move so fast. They got, like you said, they crossing and all this other stuff. It's just really tougher for a referee to ref even a girls' basketball game than it was 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can go back 50 years ago, and girls' basketball, they were wearing skirts.
Right. The game has changed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, she's a beast, yeah. She wants the ball.
Yeah.
You can tell it.
Yes.
She likes the ball in her hands, and she likes to do some damage.
You can see that she's starting to fill the void that when we lost Janero's a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tough loss.
Yeah, she was a great ball handler and had instincts for the game of basketball.
Yeah, you were saying bird-like.
Oh, it was just unbelievable. Freshman year, she just had the instincts, aware of where everyone was on the court, hustled, just did all the things that Larry Bird did.
Mm.
Ooh, in and out.
Oh, good effort
Yeah.
by White, but
If she could have kept her arm off the back of the Lady Rebel
yeah,
there.
not sure she would have got that high without
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
help.
exactly. Without the help. So Went comes back in and King comes out for a breather. I think Jade Went, she needs to get down because the Lady Rebels are bringing it up so quickly. She might want to get down and play defense quicker because you could see on that last play she was left behind.
Yeah.
And the big man for Walpole was right in there for an easy 2.
Yeah, he might want to go to a 2-3.
Yeah.
You know, but 1 quarter in the books, Miles.
Yep, that first quarter's over with the Lady Rebels of Walpole leading the Brockton Boxers 16-9. And the Lady Rebels have really done a good job on when they get the defensive boards. They've done an excellent job of getting it down, passing it without dribbling much for the Brockton's defense to come in and put some pressure on them. And basically they've had a decent number of easy shots underneath.
Yeah, it's well coached. It's well
Yeah.
coached. The girls are taking to the coaching and they're executing it. And until Brockton stops it, they're going to keep going to the well.
Exactly.
So
It's going to be tougher for Brockton to catch up because the Lady Rebels don't seem to let up as far as letting Brockton get close. I mean, it's only a 7-point lead, but right now the momentum goes to Walpole.
yeah, and an early spurt here could really break things open. So Brockton has to keep the pressure on, keep the foot on the pedal, and crash the boards. And then that defense, it'll be interesting to see what coach comes out in the second quarter, what kind of defensive look he gives them. Did you have a referee?
No, I thought about it. It's just, it's time consuming. I mean,
Right.
I'm just involved in a lot of other things. But I always thought about refereeing. But my first preference for refereeing, if I was a referee, I'd love to referee football.
Head judge.
Doesn't matter. Just get me out there with some zebra stripes.
Nice.
The problem is this day and age, these kids, like you said, these kids are so fast.
Yeah.
Man, and one of them run into me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's why you have 911 on
Yeah.
speed dial, right? Ooh, a lot of contact.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, nice pass.
Still going with the 3-2, Miles.
Yeah.
Got 2 down low, so coach is confident they'll tighten things up.
Oh, nice defense there on offensive, where she blocked out, blocked out very nicely, got the rebound and got an easy 2, and got fouled.
Yeah, that was a nice play, and they're going with a bit more size on the floor, which we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, they've got number 30 for the Lady Boxers, Angelina Fernandez, who does have some height on her. That was too easy.
Yeah, they've been doing that all game. Walpole going man-to-man here, Miles.
Yeah. They feel pretty confident.
Yeah, they must be in good shape.
Oh, that was pretty.
Sweet stroke. That was sweet.
Jade Went.
Like you said, she's been doing it since her freshman year, man.
Yeah.
That was velvet right there. Nice.
Yeah, Jade Went, she's an all-around team player. Great attitude. And that's what a coach wants, someone with a great attitude. Not a lot of whining. But we've seen that since Jade Wentz come on to the Lady Boxers team.
No whining. Don't get down.
Right.
Hold your head up. Hey, and that's good leadership right there.
Yeah. Well, timeout by the Walpole Lady Rebels with 6:29 on the clock. 18-14 Rebel lead, and Brockton's cut it down to 4.
Yeah, they've done a nice job hanging in there. I think they took Walpole's best punch. Again, if they can make that slight adjustment, Miles, down low on the defensive end, and maybe slow down the break, but once that ball handler gets into the lane, it's been pretty much an automatic 2 for the Rebels.
Yep.
On the back of the jerseys, Miles, they have Dana Barros Basketball Club, and he has a big one out in this town in Easton,
yes,
right?
Yeah, I happen to notice it too. The girls wearing the Dana Barros Basketball Club jerseys, T-shirts.
Excellent basketball player.
Yeah. For BC as well as a good pro player.
Yeah, he was a solid pro player,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ooh, just stole it from her.
Oh,
Nice play by number 15,
that was a heck of a play.
Sydney Scales.
You've mentioned that name a couple of times now. King better watch it. Is that her second?
Yes. Here comes Antoinette Oko, who is a sophomore. She's got some good height on her.
That looked like good defense,
It did.
but
The referee had a better angle. It
Yeah.
looks like, I guess the ref's saying she caught part of her hand.
if you watch any of these games, we're watching this right now. I couldn't call a foul. Back to the referees and the incredible difficult job they have to do. Now, Chris Conley, he took over for April Dingwell.
Yes,
What was that, 3 years ago, Miles, or 2 years ago?
a couple of years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, he does get animated sometime out there. Nice defense by the Lady Boxers.
Oh.
A little bit too much mustard.
Too much mustard on the hot dog, yep.
Yep, by Williams.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Just couldn't execute it. Yeah, I mentioned April Dingwell. She was a big supporter of what we were trying to do over here. Help cover the games, and we always have a soft spot in our heart for her because she didn't care for Mad Dog and Matt Nelson that much.
Really? Who couldn't love Mad Dog?
Even when he's not here, he's here, Miles. Oh, pretty.
That was sweet by the freshman, Williams. Chance for a three-point play here.
Man, she uses that left very well.
Yes, she does. Brockton down by 5, 21-16, 20. Ooh, in and out. One thing the Lady Boxers have to do, they have to stop making more shots.
Yeah, it sounds simple, right? Yeah, just make more shots. Yeah, it's, hey, they're getting the looks.
Yeah.
Walpole is playing pretty good defense, but they're getting the looks. So, yeah, if some of these start falling, they'll be in business.
Exactly. I see Lorenzo's in, number 4 for the Lady Boxers.
One thing to keep an eye on, Miles, I just noticed this time up the court, number 21 for Walpole. Looks like it's not a box and one, but it looks like a version, almost like she's double teamed. Like it's a zone where they're keeping an extra bit of attention on her. So
Yeah, that's Jill White.
yeah, she's been lighting it up today too.
Yeah, she's one of the co-captains, showing her leadership. And Jill's a senior. She's got some height on her too. 23-16, Walpole. Lorenzo. I thought that was a little bit too far out.
Yeah, I don't think the coach liked that one, but she wants to get in the flow of the game.
Yeah, and she can hit the shot. I just thought maybe she could have took a step in. Another long bomb is no good.
Downtown Freddie Brown.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Gee, I ain't heard that name in a while. Downtown Freddie Brown for the Seattle Sonics.
Seattle Supersonics,
Yes.
that's it. Anything inside 20.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Another easy 2.
Yeah, White's just destroying them down low.
Yeah. Walpole's got some great passing. Like
excellent.
you said, very disciplined team when they're on offense. Ooh. The ball didn't even touch the floor.
Didn't even touch the floor, Miles. Great point.
Yeah.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah,
That's
so,
a coach's dream right there.
Yep, good timeout by Coach Connolly with 3:51 left in the second quarter. Lady Rebels have opened it up to 27-16, a 11-point lead.
He doesn't want to let this one get away, so it was a good timeout at the right time. Yeah, they're going to have to close the gap here a little bit. These quarters are tight, and they're only 8-minute quarters, so they go by a lot quicker.
Yep.
And, yeah, I mean, they're getting the shots, Miles. You said it earlier. They're getting the looks. They're just not falling.
No.
And the percentage of shots they're taking, the likelihood it's going in, it's been much higher for Walpole because of all these layups. They hit a couple of free throws. They hit a couple of mid-range, long-range jumpers, and that's it. Everything else has been a layup, more or less. You ever seen a referee tee up a team for not coming out of the huddle quick enough?
I can't say that I have, but possibly all the years I've been doing this, maybe one time.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen that often.
How long have you been doing this, Miles?
I think it's 22 years now. Time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun.
Oh, that was kind of a quick whistle.
That was a quick whistle. It sure was. He was waiting for it. I guess, as a referee, maybe you have to anticipate some of these things. It was a quick one. Good defense by Walpole. Brockton's had to earn their points today.
Yeah, definitely so. 3:21 and counting here in the second quarter. Ooh, nice drive into the paint.
She's a stud.
That was Sydney Scales, Jr.
Offense and defense, she's the total package right there.
Yeah.
You were calling it, man. Point guards, you have good guard play. Forget about it. You're in good shape.
Yeah, you got an advantage. And what I've noticed about this half in Lady Boxers, they're not really attacking that loose ball like you would like them to.
Walpole's winning the one-on-one battles, the loose balls. They're winning
Yeah.
most, if not all of them. You're right.
Walpole's hustling a little bit more than the Boxers at the moment. Boxers need a basket here. They haven't really made anything lately.
This is a big possession, Miles.
Yeah. Inside the Went. Turns around off the glass and in.
Oh, left-handed, no less.
Beautiful post up by Went.
Yeah, keep feeding the big guns. No doubt about it. Just keep throwing it to them. They're not going to stop her.
No. Ooh, wow. From the guard there. Number 12, Elizabeth Roach, a junior.
Man, she put some accent on that one.
Yeah.
That was a crazy angle.
Wow, Alexandra Williams made it look easy. She kind of did the crossover and went to the basket and was fouled.
She's effortless. You're right.
Yeah.
You can just tell it's natural. She works hard, but she's got that natural ability.
Still, the ball is not falling for these Lady Boxers. Just again, Lady Rebels just out hustling the Boxers.
That was a pretty no-look pass.
Yeah. Lady Boxers lucked out that did not fall. Oh, where's the call?
Oh.
Williams is looking for the call. She should have got it.
Well, good defense right back on the back end, so it all washes out.
1:15 here in the second quarter. Boxers down by 13 points. Ooh, nice job of following your shot.
Following your shot. Yeah, don't give up on it.
That's something these kids just don't do this day and age like we used to do. They don't follow their shots. They think it's going to go in all the time.
Just like when you played, man.
Yeah. You know, that was one thing I did, Jay, was I followed my shot because I
you knew it was going inside.
It might not go in. So I had a good habit of following my shot.
Well, you think about it. It's like most sports. You just keep moving.
Yeah.
Hockey's the same thing. Baseball's more of a static game, but
yeah. Ooh, nice defense. Ooh. Nice job again. Number 15, Scales.
Man. Yeah, she's eating them up. Yeah, even that, Miles. I mean, going in for the layup, she has a hand right in the face.
Yeah.
There are no easy shots today.
No easy shot for the Lady Boxers.
Looks like they're playing for the last shot here.
Yep, with 13 seconds and counting, Lady Rebels will take the last shot. That's their game plan. Oh, behind the back. Williams where's the foul? There we go.
There we go.
Nice play by Williams. Steals the ball, puts it behind her back to keep going down the court, and is fouled with 0.5 seconds left.
Big swing here if she can nail two.
Yep, 0.5 of a second to go. If I'm looking at the clock correctly.
It is 0.5 of a second,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, first half. And, Jay, tell me what you see out there.
See Walpole diving for every loose ball. They have a play that's working. It's up-tempo. You hit the lane, and they have the wings there to clean up. Brockton is hanging in there. They're competitive, but they need to start getting some of the loose balls, and they need to do something on the defensive end to stop that.
Yeah.
Stop the dribble and drive.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Collins is going to go into the locker room and talk to his girls, and they're going to have to make some serious adjustments in that second half to erase this 11-point deficit.
And do what Walpole's done the first half. They turned defense into offense very effectively. And if Brockton can do that, they'll get right back in it.
Well, there you have it. We'll be back with second half action. Right now it's 33-22, Lady Rebels over the Lady Boxers. This is Miles Jackson along with Jay Miller here. We'll be back in a moment. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Sue Rivard Holiday Tournament here in Easton, Massachusetts at Oliver High School. I'm Miles Jackson, along with Jay Miller, bringing you all the action down here courtside. And Jay, what do you think the coach told his Lady Boxers?
He told them quite a bit, Miles, because they were late getting out of the dressing room, out of the locker room, just getting onto the court moments before the buzzer sounded. So I think aggressive attack and move the feet. Those are probably three of the biggest things.
Yeah, you said the key right there, aggressiveness. The Lady Boxers have to be much more aggressive in the second half if they have any thought of coming out here with a holiday win. Oh, Lady Rebels have the ball. 33-22 at the moment. And the Lady Rebels.
Outstanding passing, Miles.
Yes.
Again, didn't hit the floor.
Yes.
It's very impressive how they're just methodically going about this.
And it can be frustrating for the Lady Boxers. Went with the long bomb is no good. And here comes Scales, one of the floor leaders.
King with good hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a grinder. She's a gamer, no doubt.
You're right. She's a grinder and a hustler. And Lady Boxers are rewarded with the basketball with 7:05 early on in this third quarter. Williams goes in hard. No call.
Oh, pretty pass.
Williams with the rebound. And here come the Lady Boxers. Down by 14, 36-22. I'm not sure if the Lady Boxers have been in this predicament starting the second half early on in this season.
They call it travel.
Yeah. Kind of slipped. King kind of, when she went to stop, she kept going. And that's when the ref called the travel.
Game slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, and
that's the second half.
And that's to the Lady Rebels' advantage to slow the game down a little bit. You got a little comfortable lead.
Yep, set up your offense.
Right.
Ooh, that's a tough one,
that was
Miles.
a tough one, yeah. It was good hustle by Williams, but it possibly could have went off her part of her body there. And one thing the Lady Boxers are going to have to do, they're going to have to get those hands up. A lot of the starting five, they got long arms, so why not get those arms up and make something happen?
Yeah, it's just not working right now for the Lady Boxers. Walpole pretty much can do what they want to do.
Right. That was a nice shot.
Yeah, their shots are falling, man.
Yes. Bad pass right there by Williams. The Scales is just
We've seen
operating.
that play.
Yeah.
We've seen that play before. Oh, brother. Yeah, no answer for it. Just simply no answer. And I'm stumped why they... And offensive foul.
Wow, gee, they called an offensive foul?
They called an offensive foul on that. Looks like she might have been a little out of control. And the referee blew the whistle.
Okay.
So.
Well, I saw the ball. She had it in her hands. The Lady boxed it, and it looked like the ball collided with the Lady Rebel.
It did.
So that's a foul.
It is a foul.
Okay.
Yep. However.
40-22 with 5:12 left in this third quarter. Lady Boxers called a timeout, trying to control the bleeding.
Now, Miles, I knew there was a purpose for me being here today. I noticed that the headbands on the Walpole Lady Rebels are uniform in color.
Yes, I noticed that too. Wow.
Is that the first thing you noticed when you walked in here?
Actually, I didn't even notice the headbands, and now I'm looking at them. Wow. I'm
I got to
looking-
bring
I'm-
something to the
Yeah,
table. Here,
I'm
Miles.
looking over here at the lady boxes, and their headbands are uniform
Okay.
too. They got the Nike headbands
They get
on.
the Nike headbands going. There you go. Nike, I heard they're doing okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing it right for themselves.
They're all right. The athletes know who Nike is.
And there we go. Quick
Yeah.
turnover.
Brockton has to capitalize on the turnovers right now. They must score if Walpole turns the ball over. They need points. Inbounds to Williams, to Went. Went fake spins, misses the shot.
Wentz trying everything
Yeah.
against number 21, but she's not biting. So Wentz had to work hard for her points today.
Yeah.
What do they tell you, Miles? Don't stop your dribble, baby.
Don't stop it.
Yeah, when you stop it and you double team like that, bad things happen.
And I noticed about this Lady Walpole team, they do have some good height on their starting lineup. They got a couple of trees there. And with the trees, and then you got a great ball handler at guard with Skiles. I'm surprised that they're 1-2.
Right, me too. And maybe should have asked the coach a little more in depth on who they played.
Yeah.
But he said they were competitive games. So, yeah, they're ready for this matchup, no doubt. You know, the other angle to this.
Went up again.
Oh, my gosh.
God, just not falling for the Lady
Christmas. Christmas it'd be nice for Christmas to come late for her or early.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
they were right there. It
Right
did
there.
everything but go in.
bang. Wow.
Oh, boy.
It's starting to get ugly here in the third quarter. 43-22 with 4:11 left on the clock.
You know, one thing to keep in mind, and I think as you get older, you lose sight of this, but these are high school kids. They're on break.
Yes.
And, you know,
Yep. Christmas was just 2 days ago.
2 days ago. And how do you react? How do you bounce back?
Yeah.
And Walpole, to their credit.
Nice shot there. Finally, Elizabeth Williams puts one in. Three-pointer. Yeah, they're going to... Yeah, there was some body contact there.
Yeah, she's aggressive, and she's been called for a couple of what you might call ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there was some contact, and they're taking her out of the game because of foul trouble.
Yeah. Refs are being a little ticky-tack. I mean, the big-time lead, Lady Rebels, and they called a little ticky-tack bump. Air ball.
Yeah, the Brockton girls and the nonverbals, the body reactions aren't very good right now.
I was just looking at the body language. I did not like the body language.
Yeah, when they get the palms up and they're shaking their head.
Shoulders drooped a little bit.
Yeah, not good. Let's see if they can make a stop here.
That was a good call right there. I was wondering if they won't call that as she went right over the back. Jill White went right over the back there, and they called it.
Yeah, it was a good call.
Yeah.
She had good position. It's just
yeah.
They've had good position tonight, Miles, on the boards. It's just they're getting outworked. There's just no other way to put it.
And their shots are just not falling.
Yep.
There you go, right there. Good example.
Yep. Your timing is impeccable.
Good block out there by Williams, the freshman. Ooh.
Do they have fast break points today? Does Brockton? I can't remember one.
I can't either.
And you had talked about it earlier in the game.
Yeah.
You know, one of the keys to their early season success was their speed and their ability to attack and their quickness, and we're just not seeing any of it today. And I go back to that. You know, you're on holiday break, and you just had a big holiday a couple days ago. And how do you respond?
Yeah. Williams with the shot, a miss, and here come the Lady Rebels. And you can see the hustle right there by Scales.
That's the game in a synopsis right there, Miles. Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the game right
yeah,
there.
right there. Brockton is being out-hustled by the Walpole Lady Rebels, and that's
Called a jump ball on that one.
Gee, I thought it was travel myself.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looked like she took some steps, but
it's the same result. Walpole gets the ball.
Yeah. Woo! Wow. Man, everybody's scoring today.
Everybody's getting involved.
Oh man, that's scoring. Oh,
Natalie
that
Griffin.
Stat sheet.
Yes,
that stat sheet is going to be full today.
And Natalie Griffin, who just hit that shot, is only a freshman.
Wow, good stroke.
Yeah. But I tell you, one of the other keys for this Walpole team is, again, we can't say enough about it. Sydney Scales. Nice crisp passes to the corners or wherever it might be to get the open man.
Complete command of the offense. You could see her communicating with the coach. And there's not a lot of talk going on between them. It's a lot of nonverbal, and she knows exactly what the coach wants her to do, and she executes it. It's quite a sight. She's been awesome today.
Yeah. She's really been showing her leadership out there on the court. And Sydney's only a junior.
I'm going to take you back a little bit. With the ball, she seems to me like to be one of those players that's faster with the ball than without the ball. Harken back to the days of the old Big East and Dwayne the Pearl Washington.
Syracuse University.
My favorite college player.
There was some good old days back then.
They said he used to be able to, they time him running, 94 feet back and forth, and they said he was faster with the basketball than without.
I heard that too.
Dwayne the Pearl, man. Those were some great times in the 80s.
In the 80s, yes.
God.
Big East basketball was nothing better. Dave Gavitt.
Dave Gavitt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he started the Big East, man. Oh! Bombs away.
Bombs away.
Wow.
49-29. Elizabeth Williams.
There's some of the defense we've been looking for all game.
Yeah, and some hustle there.
That's it. If they can't come back, 20 points is a lot to ask.
It is a lot to ask. There's 32 seconds left in this third quarter. Then, like you said, 8 minutes in a quarter.
Yeah.
A tall order to fill.
But having said that, I mean, sports is about momentum, and if they can finish strong here, hopefully they can carry it over to more success. It's not through lack of effort, but they couldn't throw it into the ocean today.
Right.
It's just one of those days where it's just not falling.
I think the coach knows that for Brockton. Realize just isn't the day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's a good teachable moment.
Definitely a good teachable moment. Well, there you have it. End of the third quarter. Boxers down by 20 points, 49-29. Walpole Lady Rebels has the Lady Boxers number so far.
Absolutely, Miles. They continued right where they left off. Brockton doesn't seem to have many answers to the Walpole pressure. Defensively, their pressure on offense, and it's created what we have now, a 20-point game.
They look a little sluggish the whole game so far, Lady Boxers. You think a little bit too much pumpkin pie?
Oh, man, pumpkin pie, man. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
The late-night snacks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can rebound when you're younger, but still. Yeah, one too many pieces.
Pieces, yep. Too many slices.
Did you go with the pumpkin pie?
Yes, I
Oh,
sure
yeah.
did. Matter of fact, I got a pumpkin pie from Wedman's, and it was delicious.
Nice, beautiful, and congratulations to you. You have a big day that passed.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 40 years.
Your wife does it every day in and day out. She looks over at it and she goes, "Man, I am the luckiest woman on the face of the earth."
You know, I like that, Jay. I like that.
I'm sure that's what she says. Right?
I'm definitely going to have her listen to this broadcast.
Wait for the third.
Wait
the end of the third
end
quarter.
Of the third quarter. Wait here, honey. Listen to this. He knows what he's talking about. This man has.
Well, congratulations.
Great insight. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That says something, and she's a great woman.
Yeah. Thank you. Wow, and that was just hustle by number 23 there to keep the lady boxer, I believe, number 30, from getting to the basketball, Fernandez.
That was a heck of a play, yeah.
That was just great hustle by the Lady Rebel.
Yeah, there's more want to today. No doubt about it. They came out ready to play. And, of course, the kids are giving their full effort.
Yeah.
The students, they only know one way, so.
Right. See, and that's another difference. The big men for Walpole making those little easy shots right inside, where our ladies just haven't been falling.
They've been the Brockton shots have been contested. That's the big difference. And Walpole, I hope Coach takes this as a big learning tool.
Yes.
Coming back and saying, hey, look, we're going to be facing other teams that are just as big, if not bigger. And we have to be ready for it.
Right, and hustle. I mean, it'd be good that they look at this, and like you said, as a learning experience. Where's the hustle?
Yes.
I mean, you got to hustle the whole game.
You can't make the ball go in the basket,
No.
but you can control most everything else.
Exactly.
I'm surprised, Miles. They really haven't tried to push it today. I don't know if they've had many opportunities, but they haven't tried to push it.
No, they didn't look like they did the other night when they played Stoughton. Back come the Lady Boxers. They're looking for Went to Williams, way downtown.
Whoa.
I think she could have took a step or two in.
That was Golden State territory right there.
Yeah, that was Steph Curry area there.
Fascinating how the game has changed.
It's
become a 3-point game. Yeah.
I got a little trivia. Who was the first NBA basketball player when they implemented the three-point shot back in the 80s? Who was the first basketball player to make a three-point shot?
That would be number 42 in your program book,
Oh,
Chris
you're
Ford.
good. You're
Chris
good.
Ford, baby.
Right here. Let's give you a little fist right there. Chris Ford.
Chris Ford,
Yes.
part of that, the first championship for that era,
Right.
for that group.
Exactly. Chris Ford had that little set shot.
Yeah, he had the set shot.
You don't see that too much more.
Yeah, went on to a good coaching career.
Great coaching career, yes.
Yeah, there were a few Celtics that came out of that, became good coaches, GMs. I always wondered if Bird was really invested in it. You know, what he might have done. He was a pretty good president.
He was
for Indiana, but he gave coaching. It's almost like
I don't think he wanted too much mind work, I think, because you know how he played.
Right.
And we haven't seen many that played like him ever since, but it'd be tough when you get your mindset is to play a certain way, and you got these guys. Some of them would, want to play their way, and it's tough.
Well, they're all making more money than you too,
and they're making way more money than what they used to.
Yeah.
And some of them got really, really, really big heads.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, when you've been that good for that long, I mean, that's human. That's what humans do.
Yeah.
They fawn over people with special skills.
Yeah.
And you get what you want. And it's got to be tough. I think the other side of it is it has to be tough when you're someone who came from nothing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, and you're handed this boatload of cash and said, "All right, you're on your own."
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't have handled it very well.
Yeah.
At that age,
I don't think
no
I would have
chance.
either. Yeah.
Oh man.
Get all this money
Well, the money, and then you get all the the people
coming at you.
Yes.
Ooh, another three by Williams. I think that's her third 3-point shot in this.
She had a reaction like, "Well, all right, I'm going to keep shooting them."
4:32 left in this ball game. 51-35. Box is down quite a bit. Shot is good.
Oh, wait a minute, Miles.
3-pointer by King.
I don't want to say it, but we get a 13-point game here.
Wow, with 4:18 on the clock, Boxers need to really step up on the defense. Ooh, look at that. That was just a beautiful pass. Right in the paint to the big man.
Yeah, she is finding them.
She's finding all her
Bounce
players.
passes,
Zip
chest
passes,
zip passes, behind the back, left-handed. Now she's on it all today.
Yeah, Lady Boxers really have no answer for Scales to keep her toned down. Sydney Scales, again, a junior.
Yeah, it's Scales in 21. 21 is
Jill White.
Jill White.
One of the co-captains. That's a 1-2 punch right there, Jay.
Well, to be a competitive team in the tournament, you figure you're going to need a couple of players at least.
See, in Scales, what makes her so dangerous, she knows her other players' strengths.
Yeah.
And she knows where to find their at. And obviously, there's good communication, like you said, where number 21, Jill White, knows to get into that paint once Scales brings it over half court. Be ready.
Be ready, right? Be ready. Be on alert.
Yep.
And there's good chemistry there. You could tell that they played together.
Yeah.
We talked off air about youth programs in different towns and cities, and I'm wondering what Easton's is, but if this is any indication, maybe these girls have been playing together for a number of years.
Yeah, they've been going to that basketball camp of
Dana Barrows.
Dana Barrows. Obviously, they've been paying attention.
There's one guy that liked to throw it up from 35 feet.
Oh, he sure did, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He had there was no range.
Yeah.
What's your range? Everywhere. Half court.
Well, Jay, while I got you, what do you think of BC High kind of getting the short end of the stick in the bowl game, and they canceled?
Oh, BC and,
Boise State.
Boise State. Yeah, Lightning.
They waited an hour, and after the hour, they said, we ain't going to have the game. What is that?
They're in trouble next year because if I'm a potential client,
yes,
I'm not so inclined to go there.
Exactly.
Having an outdoor game in Texas sounds nice.
Yeah.
But you remember a Super Bowl a couple of years ago where it was ice leading up to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And, they have lightning all the time. 1 hour was not enough, Miles.
No, not enough at all. And they were talking about that on the Sports Talk Radio. Why just an hour?
Right. BC, they just re-upped Adazio, their coach, for a couple of years. And they are who they are. They're a solid team that's going to make a bowl game, turn out some good NFL players, and your players are going to get degrees walking out of there. Which is the purpose of college.
Exactly, which is much more important because it gives you something to fall back on.
Indeed, yeah, so that was disappointing. And then I guess, for those of you that, we're in a different world now. Those of you that like to wager, they get a full refund. But, man, if I'm a fan going out there and having that happen, I don't know if I'm happy about that.
I tell you what, if I was a sponsor.
There you go.
Very unhappy.
Now you're getting down to it.
You know?
Yeah, the sponsors. It'll be interesting to who stays and who goes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I'm wondering who was in the room when they made the decision.
Yeah.
And if the sponsors were part of it or not.
That's a good point, Jay. Who was in that room?
We're going to put somebody on the case for that.
Just like the classic line, who threw those pies? Three Stooges.
Three who threw those pies.
And I'm a grown adult now, and I still want to know who threw those pies.
Threw those pies. Oh man, you either loved them like we did,
Yes.
like I think most.
I tell you, most boys enjoy
most
the Three
boys
Stooges.
enjoy it. Yeah, yeah. My grandmother didn't have too many nice words for those guys.
My wife didn't have too many. I couldn't get into it. It was stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Yeah. I mean, how can you not laugh? But
how can you not laugh?
To each their own. I mean, when they're going down the truck with the keg barrels, I mean, you can pick any moment at any time. So those were all short films.
All short films. And it was very clever because if you looked at some of the names of who they worked for and those little things, never mind what they did, but just the little names of things, it's just unbelievable. Very funny. Some of the names that
you popped up, right.
Some of the signs and the names of their businesses and things like that.
Right. Well, that was during the time, the Depression was still in play when they first started. And, well into it, too. I mean, they ended up making movies forever, but when you had the early years, a lot of the shows was around that theme, poverty and
Long Bomb is.
Oh, Williams was feeling it.
Yeah. 148 left in this game, 53-38. Lady Rebels have total control this first game of the holiday tournament. The Sue Rivard holiday tournament. Maybe after this game I'll do some research and try to find out who Sue Rivard is. Timeout by the Walpole Lady Rebels with 1:31 left in the fourth period.
Yeah, we're honored. We're honored to be here. The Rotary Club of Brockton did it for years, and they did a fine job. The Rotary is all about community service, so what they wanted to do is give back, help put on a tournament. I think the schedule just didn't work out, and Oliver Ames happened to have something going on, so the Lady Boxers jumped on it.
Yeah, as far as I can remember back, you always had the Rotary Club sponsoring a tournament.
Absolutely. And then before that, I mean, when Brockton, when you had the real heavyweight teams throughout the state and get together, and you had some of those tournaments that would pit those teams together, which was always something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Talking to the track coach out here, the Oliver Ames track coach, and they run their indoor track not at the Reggie Lewis Center, and they have to do a manual time. But those times don't count unless it's one of the MAT, it's some electronic device, but MIAA will only recognize the MAT, so the girls and boys have to go in to the Reggie Lewis Center to compete in order to get a time, in order to qualify for the States. So
yeah. Perfect example right there, Jay. Williams put the shot up, and it just didn't spin off the rim and just came back out. Just not a good day for the ball going in the basket for the Lady Boxers.
No, it started from Jump Street.
Yeah.
And they just haven't recovered. Walpole's had a nice rotation. About 7 or 8 players.
I'm impressed with Walpole. I see them, if it's early in the season, they're going to get better. And they might make some noise in the South Sectionals if they get that far.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. I mean, a good guard play, excellent bigs.
Yeah.
And now, the Oliver Ames coach is cleaning out the bench.
They're great hustlers.
Yeah, he's got him playing hard. He looked really relaxed before the game, too.
Yeah.
And it's like he knew something that we didn't know.
That we didn't know, exactly.
And sure enough.
Find the big girl comes out. Great game. Number 21.
Yeah, Miss White definitely showed her skills today. Impressive.
40 seconds left in this ball game. Ball is lost. Back comes the Rebels, and it's overthrown. 55-38 with time running down.
I think the biggest thing is frustration. It's settled in. Oh,
she got the ball. Yeah, it was a clean block.
That was a clean block. That was a clean block.
She got the basketball first, then the body contact came afterwards. Once you block that basketball, all bets are off.
All bets are off. You're right. That was a clean block.
Madison Field at the free throw line. She's a sophomore. She's got some speed. I tell you, I was surprised how quickly she went right to the basket.
Yeah, she showed some quickness, and that's good. I mean, it shows their depth.
Yeah,
which will serve them well. You never know with injuries, and it is a long year for a high school kid. That's a long year. So,
and this is a young Walpole team. They've got 2 seniors on the team. Actually,
that's it.
3 seniors. And there's the ball game, folks. Walpole Lady Rebels come out of here with a very convincing win over the Lady Boxers, 55-38. And Jay, just wasn't their night tonight.
It wasn't their night. It was Walpole's night.
Yeah.
They came out ready to play. They attacked with the basketball. They attacked without the basketball. And they just dominated all facets of the game today. Kudos to them. Credit to their coach and the players. And Brockton has some regrouping to do.
Yes, they do. Just one more thing. What do you think about Sydney Scales, that great point guard for Walpole?
Those people that are watching this, and you're interested into high school basketball, keep an eye on that young lady. She has all the skills. She's got the speed, the quickness, good court vision. I'm excited to see where her career goes.
Well, there you have it, folks. Unfortunately, Brockton Lady Boxers come out of here with a loss, but they'll be back. I'm Miles Jackson along with Jay Miller. Nice working with you, Jay.
Miles, always a pleasure, baby.
All righty. So this is Brockton High basketball, and we'll see y'all the next time.